Peace and blessings, family. This is your boy Gerald. It is Sunday, the 18th, 2017. How is everybody doing? I would be remiss not to throw this out. I want to take the time to acknowledge every man that has stepped up, placed his feet down, allowed himself to be vulnerable by giving of his time and heart. Today is Father's Day. Wherever you are, I hope that all that you have contributed is a reflection of your reality. But we also know that the work is never done, correct? So it's very important that you love you. It's very important that you stay vigilant in what's important. So earlier this morning, as I stepped out my garage, I happened to notice that as the skies were coming across, because it's been raining as of late, as the wind was pushing the clouds, what focus what caught my focus was a dragonfly. For some of y'all that know me, know that that insect has a symbolic tie to my life. For others, they know that the dragonfly is all about abundance and strength. But from its movement, it's very sporadic. 1 minute it's there, in the blink of an eye, it is gone, only to seem like it's repeating its path. But in actuality, it's teaching us something. Because no matter what the climate is, what is being shown is that same dragonfly is able to adjust, to lift, to descend, and even land so that it can live. I don't know who I'm talking to now, but I got a feeling you think that your life is in a holding pattern, and all you want to do is have safe keeping. You just want to ground your feet, but right now your reality seems as if it is ever so changing. You want to change that? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Because if you really want to change that, you're going to have to make a choice. And that choice is to allow those wings to take you where it is safe, where you could see how strong you really are, or see if the winds, the climate, you're able to stand what is being placed before you. This is all about choice, family. See what I said? The two spiritual gifts you were given the moment you took your first breath was to unconditionally love yourself. The second gift was the gift of free will. So you got to make a choice. You can't go forward if you can't let go of what's behind you. How can you grow if you're looking behind you? But here's a good thing about that, because I know some of you are really, really, you really scared. You can admit it. I won't tell nobody. You're terrified because it reflects control to you. You think that, well, if you don't have your hands involved, you're going to lose something. And you're right, you are going to lose something. You're going to lose you. Because while you're focusing on the things that won't spark the best you, your environment is trying to deplete you. How about distraction? What about those distractions? So you got to make a choice. But if you choose you, I guarantee your perceptions will be heightened, your clarity will be sharp. And here's a good thing, you will also see those who have your best interests. Now, I know there might be some people who say, well, Joe, that's kind of being selfish because if I'm taking care of me, then who's going to take care of my responsibility? Well, the fact of the matter is, if you don't take care of you, are you really taking care of your responsibility? So it kind of contradicts it, right? So as I was looking at that dragonfly and as it was soaring, even though it looked sporadic, it had control. It was where it needed to be. The sun was cascading through the clouds. And the thing I saw most as it was flying around, no matter how sporadic it looked, it was at peace. It was where it needed to be. So where do you need to be? When you're ready to answer that question, you will be afforded many opportunities. But see, I got that. I got that because I know you may think that you ain't got enough time. You may actually think that you're on the backside of your life and there's too late to change anything. But is it worth ransoming your happiness? How about that peace of mind? You know, that beautiful mind that we all have been given because you're alive. See, these are questions only you can answer. How about this one? When is the last time you used that word called no? And I get it. Some of y'all are terrified because you're afraid that if you use that word no, it's going to undermine everything that you have. But if it's not blessed, it's not yours anyway. Maybe that's the reason why you feel a little uneasy these days. But just know this, if your past was your reality, you'd still be there. So don't trip. And yes, queens, get out of your head. Stop overthinking you and be. Don't worry, Mr. Right will be revealed into your life once you have grown. That's why you can't find him. You know why? Because God never told you to go look for your man. He said, prepare for him. But if you let society tell you that and convince you that everything across the board is supposed to be like a bridge over troubled waters, you'll find yourself like so many other people, drowning. Not sure how they got there, but not strong enough to take accountability for choices made. But you know what the beautiful thing about choice? You can change or make a choice to love you. That's your choice. Just like you have the choice to be unfortunately angry. Why are you gonna be angry with somebody that don't see or understand how you feel inside? Why are you doing that? You ever heard people say you're giving up your power? And they would know if they were there. So are you really serving yourself as you should? I mean, that's for somebody because I know that right now there's a lot of misconceptions going on, saying you got to do this and you got to do that. And that's nothing for those people that are easily influenced. But you are the exception to the rule. So guess what? This is a spiritual battle for you. This is a spiritual battle for your life. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people that don't want you to come into who you are destined to be. So if anything, you know that smile that should be on your face? Make a decision today to ground your feet, to take the next step closer to the real you. When you decide to do that, your whole life will change. And the real question should be, don't you deserve it? It starts with you. God's praying for you. You know I am. I see your worth. And for that, it helps me discern mine. Why are you sitting over there in your emotions, looking at your cell phone, looking at your watch? If it was about a priority, they'd be there, right? See your worth. Love yourself more. Be blessed.